Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 16 of the season. We're taking on the Detroit Lions. They're 6-8 on the season. We are 1-12-1. Huskies had a lot more expectations heading into this season. Just haven't been able to meet those expectations, but here comes the Lions offense for the first time this game. Quintana, almost 2,800 yards on the season, 18 touchdowns with 7 interceptions. Huskies looking to catch fire late in the season. See if they could get on the winning ways heading into next season, get some momentum. As it's 1st and 10 from the 25, Quintana under center. Shane misses a tackle and finally brought down by Johnson is Odin. Odin with a solid game last week, 80 yards and a touchdown. Lions do have one of the worst offenses in the league. So this could be a good opportunity for our defense to step up, as it looks like a false start on the offense will back them up 5 yards after a good first down carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now for the Lions instead of a 2nd and 2. They go in a gun here. Quintana got some pressure. Both Wiggins and Gordon got in on the play. Good coverage downfield, forces a 3rd and 7 now. Can the Huskies cause a 3 and out on an opening drive as they check the ball down, and Odin steps out after only catching it for 2 yards, and it'll be a 3 and out for the Lions, and the Huskies defense stands tall. First drive of the game. Connor Kelly back there to receive this punt as he cuts it left. Only the punter to beat. Jukes out the punter, but tackled at the 42-yard line from behind. And here comes Josh in the offense. Had an okay game last week. Josh, 2,600 yards, 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Has been up and down all season, looking to end the season strong, as the whole team is. 1st and 10 from the 42 now. Josh under center for the first play. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, who only picks up 1 on the game. Stevens had 3 touchdowns last week against the Dallas Cowboys, but the Cowboys were ready for a running game majority of the game. And no Jason Blacklock for the rest of this season. We'll see a lot of Connor Kelly and Mike Haywood, as Danny Barnes with a nice catch and a stiff arm down to the 37. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 37 now. Josh and gun. Stevens to the left. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Stevens has a nice hole on the outside. Gets to the edge. And a 15-yard pickup for Drew on 1st down. Moving the chains, nearing the red zone for the Huskies now. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22. Josh checks the ball down to Hunter as nobody else was open. Hunter hangs onto it for a gain of 3 as Lacey makes the tackle. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 now from the 19-yard line. And Josh is hit as he's trying to throw it, sacked, fumble, and the Lions recovered. Gaddis picks up the strip sack, and an awful way to end the drive for the Huskies as the Lions look to capitalize on the turnover. Stanton beat on the in route, thought he was going straight. Receiver broke it in. It's now 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Good carry by Odin on the play. Gain of 6. Gonna have to keep him in check this game if we want a chance to win. Wilcox burnt on the play, but the receiver dropped it. Don't know if Wilcox got a hand on the ball or what, but the receiver does end up dropping it. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 4 now. At the 42, see if the Huskies can force another punt early in this one. As Justin Martinez couldn't keep up with the tight end, I believe that is. He's down at the 37-yard line. Dansby with a good catch. Good route on the play. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 37 now. Lions with a bunch to the right. Check it down. And a huge hit by McMillan. Forces a fumble, picks it up, but they're saying his foot was out. Trying to pick up the fumble, so it will remain Lions football. As a huge hit by McMillan causes a fumble. McMillan with another tackle on the flat to Patterson this time. Gain of 4. Picks up the 1st down. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 25. Lions closing in the red zone. And that play will get him in the red zone as Shane tries to punch that ball loose as Dylan held him up. Lions down at the 12-yard line now. 1st and 10 from the 12. Quintana under center. They're going to hand the ball off to Odin. And a good play by Willie. Slowing him up so Dylan can run over and help out with the tackle. It's going to be a 2nd and 3 now. They go with the check down. Shane Dylan engaged with a good tackle on Patterson to hold him from getting the 1st down and push him out. It's 3rd and 2 now from the 3-yard line. Lions do not hike the ball. They let it the quarter end, and it's 0-0 after 1. Huskies with a fumble. Lions with a 3 and out on their opening drive, and in this one they're looking to capitalize on some points. Huskies send a blitz, and Justin Martinez comes in fast and tackles Quintana down for a loss of 6. The Lions are going to have to settle for 3 after that huge sack by Justin on the blitz. Lions do take a 3-0 lead as it's right down the middle. Huskies offense will have to answer. See Josh and Givens on the sideline talking. Lions kick this one deep to Gage, about a yard deep in the end zone. He takes this one out. Only able to bring it to about the 21-yard line. Oh, they called it the 19. No forward progress given to the Huskies. Josh in an I formation here under center on 1st and 10. Gonna hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, actually, for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now from the 22. Bunch to the right for Josh. It's a good throw by Josh to Damian on that play. Good catch by Damian. And it's a 1st down Huskies. And they're already moving downfield pretty quickly. 1st and 10 now from the 38. And Josh checks it down to Connor. Hangs onto it. And check the flag on the play. Personal foul. They're going to get a roughing the passer call added on to the 6-yard gain. And that's going to be huge for the Huskies as they're now at the 42-yard line and on Lions territory. 1st and 10 now. They drop by Kylo. Their okay route. Armstrong was all over it. hit Kylo in the hands. Gotta hang on to that one as it's 2nd and 10 now from the 42. As Josh takes off as he was about to get sacked for a gain of 8, diving forward. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here. Huskies go with an empty set from the 34-yard line. Josh hits Kylo on the check down, moving the chains, and it's going to be a 1st down. The Huskies want to go no huddle, up the tempo a little bit. Going to be a 1st and 10 from the 26 now. As Josh fits one up the seam to Damien, hangs onto it but gets laid out. Good catch by Damien. Now down to the 6-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 6 now. Bunch to the left for Josh. They're going to hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens trying to power his way through a couple. Only able to get 2 on the gain. Going to be a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line now. See what Josh does. He takes off and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies. Huskies take the lead midway through the 2nd now. Great drive by the Huskies on that sequence, and they take the lead 7-3. As James Aldridge kicks this one deep, and the Lions will return it. It's a good tackle from Rosenberg and Mike Haywood. Rosenberg, one of our special team specialists. Very good out there. As it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17 now. The Lions hand the ball off here. Stan and Gage able to get Auden. Stan slows him up. Gage able to bring him down, but not after he picks up the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 27 now. There's a good breakup on the play by Stanton. Lions try to throw a high ball, but with the height of Stan at 6'2", was able to turn around and get to it, as it's now going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 27. Pistol formation here for the Lions. As Gage slows him up, Johnson brings him down. It's now going to be a 3rd and 8. Third and 8 for the Lions now. See if they could get them off the field. As what a pancake by the guard on the play, and screenplay works to perfection as they pick up the 1st down. The 2-minute warning now has hit. Lions have the ball and driving. Great play call by the Lions on that 3rd and long. Going to be a 1st and 10 now from the 40. As Gage was in really good position to pick that ball off. Just, I guess, didn't see it. As now 1st and 10. Shane drops back a little bit too much, and the tight end's wide open for a gain of 8. 5th catch of the game for Patterson. Going to be a 2nd and 2 from the 38. As they try and go deep once again, and Stanton is ready for it, and this time he picks it off. The rookie corner with a great pick on the ball. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 4 for the Huskies. As Josh checks this one down to Damien, who is hurt on the catch. That might be a huge loss for the Huskies, grabbing at that leg. And now Jamal Lacey going to have to come in and step up. He was the starter for the first 2 seasons. As Josh goes up the sideline to Connor Kelly. Wide open. Josh hit him on the money. And a drop by Connor. It's now going to be a 3rd and 5 from the 9. No news on Damien yet. It's a screenplay to Drew Stevens. Stevens with a great stiff arm to get the 1st down. Offensive line didn't. It's just a bruised knee for Damian. He will be back in, but the offensive line really didn't help out Drew right there. He had to work his way as the Lions sent a great blitz, get to Josh, and he sacked on the play. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 17 from the 7. Josh going to check that ball down to Danny Barnes, who picks up a good chunk. Going to go no huddle once again. 3rd and 3 from the 22. Going to have to hit a chunk play if they want to stay on the field, as Josh is hit as he tried to throw it. Tried to hit Kylo on the hitch route, but not enough time. Kylo didn't run it fast enough. Offensive line didn't give Josh enough time, and James Aldridge will kick this one deep. The Huskies couldn't capitalize on the turnover, but looks like the Lions will get a Hail Mary attempt here. It's 1st and 10 now from the 43. As Quintana just throws one up and nearly picked off. Good coverage by Dylan right there. Receiver had him boxed out, but Dylan smacks the ball down, and the Huskies go into halftime with a lead. Haven't really seen that much this season, but they're going to have to get the run game going in this one and expect a little bit more passing from the Lions. They've been passing the ball heavily already. Expect more of that. As Gage will return this kickoff about 2 yards deep from the end zone. Only down to the 21, and see what this offense could do here if they could take a 2-possession lead, which would be huge for them. It's 1st and 10 from the 21. Josh and Gunn with 2 receivers to the left. Play action pass here. Josh just hits Jamal Lacey on the check down for a gain of 3. Josh has been very accurate so far in this one. Been on the money. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 now from the 25. Josh goes under center. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, who bounces off one offensive lineman who was pushed back into him, and a loss of 1 on the play. A good play by Bush to shove the offense, or to get the tackle. Don't know who shoved the offensive lineman back into him, but 3rd and 8 now. As Josh hits Kylo, who would have had enough for the 1st down, and that's the 2nd drop from Kylo. He's had a couple big weeks, the past couple weeks. Big week when Jason Blacklock went out with the injury, but a missed tackle there. Finally brought down on the play by Justin Martinez, and here comes Quintana back on the field. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31. Go with a check down. Great play by Gage to smack that ball loose. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 now from the 31. Lions spread them out. CJ getting some great pressure coming in. Not able to get to the quarterback though, and a great move by the receiver. Finally brought down at the 48. CJ just wasn't quick enough to get to Quintana. Had a great play shedding. It's going to be a 1st and 10 now. Gordon tried to make a tackle. Shane and Gage able to bring down Odom for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. Quintana under center here. They hand the ball off, and Wilcox and McMillan able to bring down Odom. Great play by Wilcox, shooting that gap perfectly. It's going to be a 2nd or 3rd and 4 from the 42. And Willie finally started to come in, and don't know where Wilcox was on that play. Looked like he was running back to the end zone. But now it's going to be a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from, or 1st and 10 from the 11, but tight end Patterson hurt blocking on that play. It's now going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 5. As Gage was put in a spin cycle by Dansby on that route right there. Gage had no idea where he was, and Lions score easily. For the drop by Kylo, Lions take advantage of it. They go up 10-7 now. Lions kick this one deep to Gage for the 2nd time this half already. Gage has a huge hole right there, brings it to the 28. Bush able to bring him down. 1st and 10 from the 28 now. Josh under center. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Missed block by 53 right there. I'm pretty sure that is Webster. Might be Wheeler. But missed block, and now it's 2nd and 6 from the 33. Play action pass. Josh has Hunter wide open, and an awful ball by Josh on the play. Don't know where Josh was looking to throw that one, but it's going to be a 3rd and 6 now from the 33. Huskies with an empty set here. Josh is just going to take off and slide down after getting the first. Good play by Josh just to pick up the first and move the chains. Gonna be 1st and 10 now from the 40. Josh back under center. Hand the ball off to Stevens, and the Lions are ready for that one. Only a gain of 1. The run game has been lacking so much recently. It's now gonna be a 2nd and 9 from the 41. As Josh is stripped and he fumbles once again, but luckily for him, offensive lineman jumped on it quickly. No one was open downfield. Josh, and looks like Josh is hurt on the play. As Tyreek Givens is in. As Tyreek goes across the middle to Hunter. Great throw by Tyreek. Didn't see the injury timeout pop up for Josh, but it does look like he is hurt. Tyreek gonna have to lead this team down the field this drive. 1st and 10 from the 39. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Line sent a blitz, 6 yards on the gain for Stevens. Just a calf strain for Josh, but Tyreek will be in for the rest of this drive. 2nd and 4 from the 33. Play action pass here. And a great catch by Mike Haywood, going up and getting that one. That's what we wanted out of Mike Haywood when we signed him, and we're finally getting it. Great catch by Mike right there. 1st and goal from the 5 now. Gonna hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, who's met before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage here. It's gonna be a 2nd and goal from the 6. Givens thought he had Hunter in the back of the end zone. Hit as he threw it. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal from the 6 now. Must score. Huskies are going to come out in an empty set here. Tyreek still in the game. 3rd and goal. Tyreek on the run. Throws it to Connor Kelly. Completed. Now the question, do you go for it? Huskies are going to leave their offense on the field. Danny Barnes in the backfield. And it's a read option. And Tyreek Givens stuffed at the 1. Tried to outrun the linebacker, Herman, and is stuffed at the 1. What a play. That one. Lions get the ball back at the 1 yard line. Pick up about 3 on 1st down. What a play. What a play by the linebacker. 2nd and 7 now. Lions switching the play at the line here. Great tackle by McMillan, and once again, CJ Hunter is hurt, and it looks like that same arm that was hurt the first time. And this man cannot catch a break right now. Injury after injury for him as it's 3rd and 6 from the 5. Great defensive effort right there, holding them to a 3-and-out. And a torn labrum for CJ. That will end his season, as an injury-riddled season for some of our superstar players really have hurt this team. And Connor Kelly back there for a punt, able to bring it to the 46-yard line, and we should see Josh coming back out on the field, as he is with the offense. 1st and 10 from the 46. Hands the ball off to Stevens. Daniel Fernandez couldn't hold on to his block, and see, the Lions defense isn't too good against the run, but holding up pretty well in this one, as it's 2nd and 10 now from the 46. Josh is gonna take off once again, diving forward, fumbles. Lions football, 3rd fumble of the game for Josh. That is unfortunate. That's a backbreaker for this Huskies offense. Has great coverage downfield. Forces a bad throw by Quintana. Can't believe Josh fumbled that, and now it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Good play by Gordon to slow down Odin, who looked like he might have had a gain of at least 5. It's now going to be a 3rd and 9. And nearly picked off by Dylan. What a play by Dylan. Press man coverage, great coverage downfield, and nearly picked off Quintana for his 1st pick of the game, and Quintana 2nd of the game. And the Huskies force a 3-and-out once again. The defense has really stepped up this game, and offense gonna have to answer back, as Josh coming back out on the field has to hold on to the ball this drive. 1st and 10, 3:50 left in this game. Huskies down 3. Hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. Stevens now hurt on the play, and the injury bug is really starting to hit the Huskies team hard. 2nd and 7 from the 30 now. Danny Barnes in the backfield. Josh put it on the money to Kylo, and another drop by Kylo. Another ugly drop. 3rd and 7 now from the 30 for the Huskies. Josh puts it on the money for Damien, and now he drops the ball. Drew Stevens should be back in this one. Questionable call here, but the Huskies are going to remain on the field. 4th and 7, game pretty much on the line. Josh is going to take off, sliding this time. 1st down, Huskies. The Huskies move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 38. Josh and gun here. And just nothing going for Drew in this one. The Lions have the 25th ranked scoring defense, and Huskies only have 7 points in this one. But they're in it somehow, as it's 2nd and 9 from the 39. Josh and gun. It's Damien on the zig route. Damien, 3rd and 1. At the 47. Huskies have to get in field goal range at least if they want to stay in this one, as it's a 3rd and 1 from the 47. They hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, and this time Stevens has a huge hole. Biggest run of the game for it. Oh, never mind. He had a 15-yard gain earlier in the game, but biggest run since that one, as it's a 2-minute warning. Huskies down 3, but driving, trying to lead a game-winning touchdown is Josh. First and 10 from the 46. Bunch to the right for Josh. As Josh hits Stevens, and now the drops are really starting to affect this team, as we haven't seen a ton of drops in the last couple of games, and now all of a sudden it's drop after drop, and now it's second and 10 from the 46. As this one's on the money to Kylo. Good catch, and now Daniel Fernandez is hurt. Starting left tackle. That one had to stop the clock too, and now it's first and 10 from the 25. Josh is picked off, trying to go to Hunter. Linebacker jumps it, and that one might end this game with the timeout used by the offense because of the injury. And now it's a first and 10 from the 24. And a great play by Gordon. Timeout Huskies. This has been a unforgivable game for the Huskies on offense. Second and 11 now. Good play by Shane. Tackles him only after a 1 yard gain. Now see what the Huskies do, or the Lions do here. On a third and 10, they do end up passing it. They go with a check down. And a good gang tackle on the play, and the Huskies offense is going to have another chance. Somehow, some way, this Huskies offense is given one more chance to go win the game. Great game by the defense. Connor Kelly turns this one. Tries to hit the right, unable to do so, down at the 32. 52 seconds left, no timeouts for this Huskies offense. First and 10 now from empty set here for the Huskies. Trying to at least tie this one up. As Damien drops that one. They're trying to get to the 40-yard for semi-perfect leap. Field goal range. He is perfect last 2 seasons. Second and 10 now from the 32. Empty set once again for the Huskies. And Josh is sacked, and that could not have happened. As it's third and 19 now from the 23. As Josh puts this one on the money to Kylo, who steps out at the 50. Great play by Josh, stepping up in the pocket. It's going to be a first and 10 now from the 50. This is huge for the Huskies. Connor Kelly's wide open. He doesn't get out though. They're going to have to run up and spike it. With 3 seconds left, they might have gotten the Sammy's field goal range here. 56-yarder. Game on the line. This one's timeout by the Lions. What a call by the coach. Got it off at the last second. I'm going to try and make Sammy think about this one. Game on the line here. And this one's up. Doesn't have the distance. And it's good. The Huskies tie the game. And this one's going to overtime. Great drive by the offense to get down the field. The Lions do win the toss though. The defense asked upon one more time in this game. Get the stop for the offense. Josh and Johnson out there for the flip. Only a 5-minute quarter in overtime. See if this defense can come up clutch one more time in this defensive battle. Great tackling by Javon Young and others on the play. Lions will start at the 20. This first and 10 now from the 20. Pistol formation for the Lions. Quintana switching the play. Checks it down and staying with a good tackle on first down. Going to be a 2nd and 5. Second and 5 now. From the 26. Quintana switching something at the line once again. See, we have an unlikely hero in this one as he throws this one up. And Stanton nearly had his second pick of the game. The Lions have to stop testing Stanton deep because he's been on fire so far in this one. Third and 5 now. As they go with a check down in. Gage was out of position right there. It's Odin breaking tackle after tackle. Gage was out of position on that one. Had him. It's now going to be a 1st and 10. And what a play, I believe, by McMillan. Swatting that ball away. And Quintana's throwing some dangerous balls right now. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Lions across the middle. Shane tried to break on the ball, not quick enough, and they are in field goal range here in this one. You're the Huskies, you just have to prevent them from getting 3 or a touchdown. They go with the stretch play here. Shane tackles him, 2nd and inches. Also have to watch the clock because it's getting under 3 minutes now. Second and inches. And nearly picked off the deflection. Gordon came in screaming. It's now going to be a third and inches now. Right over the linebackers, down at the 7, and this isn't looking good for the Huskies. Play action pass. Caught by the offensive lineman down at the 4. It's now going to be a 2nd and goal from the 4. And that's too easy for the Lions. Wide open is Miller, and that one will end it. Touchdown Lions. Offense doesn't even see the field. And the Lions hang on to win this one 16-10. And just a bad performance by Josh. Gibbons came in for that one drive. Played pretty well. Stuffed at the 1. Could have changed everything. As the rushing game was just non-existent. 3 fumbles for Josh. Lost 2 of them. Receiving. Had a couple of drops. Have to find a way to get Hunter that ball more. Defensively, Dylan and Shane led the team in tackles. Tackle for loss for Gordon and Justin Martinez. Justin had the only sack of the game and a pick for Stanton. Pass deflections for Gage, Dylan, and Stanton. 1 forced fumble by McMillan. But Lions hang on to move to 7 and 8. Huskies fall to 1, 13 and 1 on the season. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.